Welcome to your pre-IB biology class. My name is Chris Lindenberg. You can call me Mr. Lindenberg. I'll be your teacher for this year. This is your ninth grade science class. So the point of this video is, one, just to let you see me without my mask, because from now on you're probably going to see me with masks on, because when we're on campus we all are expected to wear a mask all day. So here I am. And two, I also want you guys to get a quick peek at how to navigate things on Canvas and how to get started, so that if you're looking in Canvas early, you know where to go starting Monday morning for my class, and hopefully there'll be something similar in your other classes as well. So I'm going to switch to show you my screen, and then we can take a look around. So if you're watching this video, chances are you've already made it to our class. So here is our ninth grade pre-IB biology class. So I'm going to go in here, and I just wanted to show you a couple of things. We're not going to go nuts in this video. We'll have plenty of time to do that on our first day. But in order to make it to your first day of class, I just want to show you how we're going to get things going. So our class meets every A day during the 3-4 block. So that's the second block of the day that spans two periods, period 3 and 4. So every A day, in other words, from 9:09 to 10:48. So if you're on campus, you're just basically going to report to my classroom, which is room B218, second floor of the Bell building. You're going to report to that room, third period, and we'll start class like a typical class, just like you had in 8th grade. Now, if you're online, you're going to join our class at 9:09, or a little sooner if you want, by clicking on this link right here. And what this link will do is it's going to open a second program, which is called Microsoft Teams. And Microsoft Teams allows us to have live streaming from me to you and from you to me. So we can actually have an interactive live lesson through this Microsoft Teams meeting. And so these meetings are going to be open for every class. And if you are enrolled to come into my room for in-person learning and you stay home sick one day, you can still access our class. Like, let's say you're feeling well enough to just sort of watch the online class, but you're at home. You can still go to this live link and you can still get the lesson for that day, even if you're not well enough to come to school. So these will be used for both online learners and for people who are normally in school but can't come to school for whatever reason on a particular day. So when you click on that, it's going to open up a meeting, you'll join the meeting, and then you'll get a live stream of what we're doing in the room, and hopefully you'll still be able to catch everything that's happening in the classroom. So that's perhaps the most important thing to go over, because on day one, it's an A day. So you'll be in my class at 9:09. So please make sure that you are there in that meeting if you're an online student, and I'll see you in the room if you are a learner in person. Now, when you start to navigate the class, basically, pretty much everything is going to be loaded into what are called modules. So when we start with assignments, you're going to find those assignments in this section, which is called the module section. And so when you go over here, this is where most of your material is going to be found. You're going to find a lot of these modules. Now, a lot of these are the teacher modules. This is the stuff that I'm working on, tech support for me. If we scroll down a bit, you're going to see your first module, which is going to be the study of biology. And this is where you'll get started. And so basically they all have different types of assignments. I might pre-record some lectures and post them here, so you would watch those before coming into class. Those will be found here. Homework assignments will be found here. Extra resources will be found here in the modules. The idea is that you kind of work through them in order to kind of pace you along through the class. So that's where you'll find most of the work that you'll need to do for this class. You'll also find a section for the syllabus, which will have, I'm not finished updating it at this moment, filming this video, so I'm not going to open up a link that's not going to show us anything useful, but that's where you will find your syllabus. Course information will be there. Announcements from time to time will be posted here, just to kind of keep everybody on track. And so for the most part, if you keep up with these modules and you're there for the live meetings, you'll be able to keep up with what's happening in the class. I'm also going to, from time to time, use an app called Flipgrid. Maybe you're familiar with it from your middle school. Basically, this is an app that allows us to share videos. So, for example, if you have a project that you need to project, or sorry, excuse me, that you need to share with the class, you can film your project. And then you can upload your video to this Flipgrid app, and then I can see your video, other students can see your video, and it's a nice way to share something creative without having to do worksheets all the time. So we'll be using that from time to time. Some of these other apps might not be used so much, but pretty much between the Flipgrid, the modules, the syllabus, you should be able to keep up with everything that's happening in this course. Now, there's lots to go over when we get to our first class, day 1, and I'll save most of the details for that day. For now, I'll just let you know that to get started with the first week, try and make sure you have a notebook ready to write stuff down. We'll go over all the detailed class materials when we get there, but to get going, try and find yourself a dedicated notebook for your IB biology class, and something to write with that's legible, and we'll work out the detailed procedures and the detailed materials when I get to see you on day 1. And that's it for right now. It's going to be a pleasure getting back to normal. I know this year has been very, very strange, and I think getting back to some routines will be good for all of us. And I look forward to that. I look forward to meeting you and learning some interesting biology throughout the year. So I wish you all the best. Look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.